Hi, this is John with Reliable Diamond Tool. I'm here today to show you some tooling that I've developed for a brand of machinery that we've been working on for quite some time. It's a tooling that will allow you to quickly and aggressively grind open a power trowel slab. I'm going to demonstrate with my PSI hammer exactly how hard this concrete is. Keep in mind that it has been power troweled. You're going to notice two small areas on the slab that have been previously ground open, or almost ground open. We used another brand of machinery with brand X diamonds, and we made several attempts to try to get it open, and it took more than a half an hour. So we're trying to demonstrate the tooling that we have available for other types of machinery. So I'm going to do 5 tests on the concrete using my PSI hammer to show you how hard the concrete is. Let's get started. First test comes in right at 5,000 psi. I'm going to write that down. 5,000. Do another test. Looks like it's right around 5,200. I'll write that down. Test again in a different spot. Looks like we're right at 5,000 again. Writing that down. Test yet a different spot in the concrete. Just a little over 5,000. We'll call it 5,000. We'll do one more test, picking yet another spot. Yeah, a little over 5,000 again. We'll call that 5,000. Okay, so 5,000 again. We've got 5 tests at 5,000. It's 25,000. We had one at 200. That's 25,000. 200 divided by 5 is roughly 5,040 psi. We got that? 5,040 psi. So roughly 5,040 psi of concrete. I'm going to go ahead and show you how quickly this can grind this open. The first half of this video is going to be me grinding without a vacuum. Should the dust become so severe that we cannot continue because it will damage our camera or cause a choking hazard, then we will of course stop. We won't stop the video, but we will stop the machine and hook up a vacuum real quick. Thank you. So that having been said, let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and hook up the vacuum. Dust is just a little too severe for my liking. It just means that we're quickly grinding this slab open. Excuse me while I step out of camera to get everything hooked up. Here we go. As you can see, there's no more dust from the machine being generated into the air because we have hooked up a very aggressive vacuum. One thing I'd like the camera to do, I'm going to move the machine out of the way. I'd like the camera to just focus on this area right here. The area underneath my hand, you can see that we have indeed already exposed a sand layer. There are spots that are still low from the installation process of the concrete. Over here you can see that we've again exposed some of the sand, a low spot again from the installation of the concrete, but we can keep going and expose more concrete more aggregate as we go. But I just wanted to demonstrate how quickly these tools work. Now, a lot of times tools will stop working after a period of time of use. What I would like to do is to continue to grind. I'll use the vacuum. I'll be staying away from that accidental water spill that I just made. I don't want to try to grind over anything wet. I want to grind 100% dry using this tooling to show you how it will work in a dry fashion. So I'm going to continue to grind dry here and try to close these diamonds up. And after a period of time, I'm just going to occasionally reach down and pull the vacuum hose so that you can see the generation of dust, so you'll know that the diamonds are indeed still cutting. So with that having been said, let's start again. Okay, I'll have the camera pan down to the slab again. Here's one of the low spots we had before. We are indeed working that out. We've got an even sand layer here. You notice that the machine was agitated on the edges. I'm using my patented speed shift system to attach these diamond discs to this machine so we don't have the fear of the diamonds coming off when you have to lean out over an edge. Again, we've exposed a nice sand layer, sand finish layer in this concrete. There are still a few low spots that can be worked out by adding weight to the machine. The machine itself is a very lightweight machine, and it has an ability to cut as fast as we did here. We've demonstrated that here. You just merely have to keep grinding to get through those low spots, add a little bit of weight if you had to. Hey, thank you for your time today.